Hey everybody. Look at that, Mark Lawrence chipping in immediately. We have a special episode today. The first one in which we sort of have a central theme, which is mostly to make fun of edgy comedians. Now I can turn that on myself and pretend I'm edgy even though I'm not, which will probably happen a lot today. But, there we go. Oh boy, I'm almost falling down. So thanks so much for tuning in. Let's see. We will be writing jokes. I'm just leaving a comment. And by the way, why don't you leave a comment? And share or subscribe. I'm going to make this public so you can share in a minute. Writing jokes. Lampooning. Oh boy. Lampoon is not a word that shows up in autocorrect quite often. Mocking and lampooning. Lisa lampooning. Boy, I should have written this out already. Mocking and lampooning, edgy, dark comedian. Already lost 2 viewers. All right. There we go. All right. Thank you, Mark Lawrence. Very funny guy. All right. I'll be keeping in touch. Please leave a comment if you, or just in general if you happen to be a good guy. But it's important to leave a comment, too. Sometimes there's technical issues, whether it be with the sound. But let's get serious for a minute. What inspired today's episode was the loss of Sterling and Khalil, who, or I should say Khalees, who passed away recently at the hands of 2 police officers who were incredibly careless, to put it lightly, and I guess definitely should not have been wearing the uniform. So just please, a moment of silence if we can for them. And it's important to remember, of course, that Black Lives Matter. So, thank you. I appreciate it. And there's no way to segue in, but let's get the music going. Today's music is jazz renditions of the Super Nintendo classic F-Zero. So I hope you enjoy it. Usually we listen to something snappy on a Thursday. So what do we think of when we think of edgy comedians? I really should have made it better, but... Right? They're kind of... They think they're cool. They're kind of mean. They're rude. They have an attitude. Edgy comedians. What else? How about they're loud? They're dark. Right? They do material about death. One thing that's a little... that we have to be careful about is that we don't want it to be too biting. What would be a funny place for a comedian, a dark comedian to perform? I'm trying to think of like a venue. Like a dumpster. An alley. I'm cool. Dork. Oh, you know what I like? I like making fun of, like, PC. The way that they often cite PC culture. What else do they say are too, like, offended? Don't get offended. People get offended at my act. It's just jokes. It's just a joke, like on Top Gear. What else? Yeah, this is the first episode. I'm an edgy comedian. I get what would make them different than a regular comedian. So we have to think about how a regular comedian functions. Right? So they go up on stage. What do they essentially do? They make people laugh. And then they leave. Right? I'm edgy. I'm cool. I hate bloggers. What else do they not like? PC, they talk about social justice warriors. I love these, making fun of these buzzwords that people use. Rude, an attitude, sunglasses. You know what I mean? That's sort of an old school way to rep it. It might be funny to 90s attitude. Rude 90s leather. Persona. Dark. What are some other things that dark comedians talk about? They say things are hopeless, right? Politics. Boy, this is a good pen. Crafty Croc, baby. I gotta get the... Okay, we had 2 edge jokes so far. That's more of the guitarist. You know, they were suing you two for putting their album on everyone's iTunes. But the lawyers are taking the case pro bono. Hip, behind the times. Then, of course, there's cool in a literal sense with, like, ice cold. I'm so cool. I'm edgy. I'm hip. Just the other day, blog, which is on a computer. I always say my jokes are not PC, they're Mac. I'm not PC. What else? Yeah, I think we should tune into this. A comedian gets on stage, makes them laugh, and then he's done. And then what are some other things you could do? Like they hang at the back of the club. They tour. My tour bus is a monster truck. I'm cool. I'm edgy. When I go on tour, boom. Dead babies are dark. They sure are. Right? I think Jesselneck does a joke about dead babies. Thank you for that idea, Tony Campilia. Cool guy. Got some other commenters. Vin Forte does the Anytime with Vin Forte podcast, which I've been on. Had some good guests. Todd Glass and Lucas Gardner is watching. He has a book on Amazon. Quietly from Afar, I believe it's called. Check that out. Okay. It's just jokes. Don't get offended. It's comedy with an attitude. What are some other things? It's just jokes. You don't get it. Or maybe you can make fun of Brooklyn crowds. Right? They can make fun of places too, like Brooklyn. What are some others? San Fran? Oh my God, there's gay people there. Who would have thought? And maybe they like to make fun of... This is a little sensitive, but we could do things where how they're sort of anti other, like, different kind of people, where it's like racist stuff. But I don't know. I might not dip into that. It's tough to do that one and feel like you're kidding, because that one hits so close to home. Plus, some people in the crowd are racist. It's just jokes. Don't get offended. How are they loud? They're hostile. Right? I see some comedians get the vein bulge. What are some other things? They're loud. They sit down, which is not loud, but that's still just the way they approach. I don't sit down on the stool. Right? I'm mean. I sold the stool. I get my stools. I come with a stool. My tour bus is all stools. Pokemon Go reference. Tony, I love you, but I don't know if... I don't do much pop culture specifics. Pokemon No. What are some other dark stuff that they like to joke about? They talk about white privilege. How they don't think it's real. They say as their family funds them as a comedian. Oh. I don't know. I don't want to tap into that stuff too much. I'm cool. I have a persona. My stage persona... This is some good music. What other stuff do they? Festivals? It's just jokes. What are some other things they do? They upset people. Right? Social media. I'm edgy. I'm a dark, edgy comic. I have a Twitter account with ISIS. I don't know. I'm so tired. I never should have joined ISIS. That's a riff by a comedian that's a good friend, Seth Cockfield. Check him out. He's got an album. I'm hostile. Something funny about a stool. But the way they sit down. Of course, you hump the stool. I do dark jokes. I write for blank. Come on, I'm edgy and dark. Right? Should have brought my sunglasses. Brian Pierce joined, another friend. Let's look at our cheat sheet. Replace, which we do, which means like replace words with other words. We do a lot of that. Pun or sound alike, which we could certainly do with PC. That's very, computers and stuff. Context or the meaning. That's something that we're sort of looking at right now, as well as the historic or social, about what it means to be a comedian, what it means to be edgy, and how we could sort of make that silly or link it to me in a way that that makes sense. I would say I'm a punk rock comedian. I used to have an old joke. I'm a punk rock comedian. Let me know if you need a business card. Which it's kind of hot and cold. That might even be a joke hospital joke. Brian, you're going to love the music. It's from F-Zero. Falcon Punch! But comedians have business cards and press packets. Maybe that's funny. I'm edgy. My press packet's blank. Says no viewers. That's fun. Please throw me a like. Oh, I need to make the group public. That helps a lot. Jeez. There we go. I made it public. I made it public, so now you can share it. It's just jokes. Upset people. We gotta start making some links. My press packet. I really want to link the fakeness of the business of comedy and the money involved in it and how people are trying to make it. With what people think is edgy and PC. Whatever this means. I love making fun of the industry. It's just so silly. It's so insane. I'm edgy. I wrote that on my LinkedIn. I got banned from LinkedIn. I'm edgy. My Twitter account was deactivated. I've been Facebook warned. I've disabled my Facebook notifications. I live life on the edge. I've disabled my Facebook notifications. Do I look huge when I'm in front of... I really need to stand back, don't I? Yeah, wow. Okay. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Good. Okay, you can see it. All right. Let me know if you have any questions around anything or any joke ideas. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Comedians with an attitude. That's what we're talking about today. My agent tells me to have an attitude. I'm dark. My press publicist. My humor, demographics. Right, like demographics. Oh, don't cross the streams. My demographics people told me that I'm edgy. I'm a punk rock comedian. It tested well. I'm a punk rock comedian. It tested well with my demographics, people. I'm inherently less likable. I've been banned from venues. I was banned from ShopRite. I'm a comedy professional. I'm an equal opportunity offender, everyone. My act is rancid. I have a feeling people wanted me to write really dirty jokes, and that's why they're kind of tuning in and turning. I'm a punk rock comedian. I got banned on Seamless. I got banned from Yelp. I'm edgy. I've written some scathing Yelp reviews. I'm a punk rock comedian. Let me know if you need my LinkedIn profile. It says so on my LinkedIn profile. You might need to improve that one. I bring my own stool. I have my own professional stool. Gillette is too edgy. That's right, I'm dark. My career died. My demographics people have told me that I have an attitude. Huh? Yeah. I'm edgy. Huh? These glasses? Right? Oh. Mr. Attitude. Maybe a joke where I put on sunglasses and say something. I have a big pair of sunglasses that I've been wearing around. Hey, folks. I have an attitude. Put this on. Download this. On my LinkedIn profile. I wrote a joke on Twitter that I think I'm going to write on Facebook. For sale, comedian's calendar never used. I'm gonna grab the sunglasses. Yeah. Yeah, it's me. What? Maybe I knock the mic against my head because the sunglasses throw me off. That would be funny. Or I hit it in the stomach. I'm so cool I have to wear shades. Donk. Ow. My agents, I have an attitude. You guys need I need an attitude adjustment. I'm against the, I call it an anti-social justice warrior. Now, what's that? Oh, I think my computer ran out of battery. Be back in a second, folks. I'm really edgy. I've got a blog. Wait, hold on a minute. I'm really edgy. I hate blogs. I hate blogs. Who runs a blog, huh? Get out of here. Oh, man. Whew. Blog the Bounty Hunter. Yeah, we're hitting a bit of a rough patch here, but I think we can salvage something out of it. I'm cool. Ah, look at these sunglasses. Donk. Yeah. Yeah, this is me. This is who I am. They make you look cool. So anyway, bonk. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to write that down. These give you attitude. So anyway, bonk. You know, maybe I should say bonk. But I hit myself with the glasses. It's pretty cerebral, but who knows? See, that's a bit that... You know what? We can try it, and if we don't like it, you know, that's Tinder. I sell sunglasses. I'm cool. I need to sit down. It's hot as hell. Oh. Interesting if true. Let's see what we got. Got to make sure people know that I'm here. And they still don't. All right. I don't believe in white privilege. And by white privilege, I mean a different thing. I'm edgy, huh? I'll do anything for $1. I'm edgy. Huh? Huh? I'm edgy, right? Look at this. Sunglasses. Bonk. So anyway, what? Ow. That hurt. Hey, comedy hurts. Don't get offended. Ah. I used to have a joke that I actually kind of liked, which was, I'm an edgy, offensive comedian. Comedians go through me all the time. They say, Steve, you can't get up on stage and say that. We have to book you first. I'm an edgy comedian. I dab. I'm dark. I'm a truth-teller comedian. That's my favorite load of bullshit. If you'll pardon my freedom. I had a joke that I really like that no one likes, which is, I'm a truth-teller comedian, and the truth is, I need $1 for the bus. Don't silence me. Are people commenting? You like that one, David? I'm edgy. I dab. Mostly when I cough. You gotta make it cool. Is this the thing? Maybe I should say, I'm cool, I'm edgy, I dab. Usually when I cough, I think. I don't know what it is. That's more of a ramble than a, but you know, we'll do it. Oh, maybe vaping. Do something about vaping. I sugar-free vape. I dab. Mostly when I cough, I think. What is dabbing? I'm cool, I'm edgy. I dab. You know, mostly when I cough, I think. Is that it? I don't know. We'll figure something out that's a bit cleaner, maybe. Or maybe I'll just do it on my own. Vaping. Because I already have an opener that's like, do you guys like to... And then people go, yeah. I go, oh, cool, you like to vape? And sometimes that gets a big laugh. I'm edgy. I vape. I performed at a vape concert. I performed at a vape show. My friend dabs when he sneezes as a joke. David, I've done that on stage, and it's gotten laughs. Or I'll just go, hey, if you're going to cough, make it cool. Cool friend, by the way. I'm sweating down here. This is like the opposite of hot yoga. I'm cool. I'm cool yoga. I'm hot yoga. Hot, hot yoga. This yoga is hot, hot, hot. That's Buster Poindexter doing yoga. I'm an anti-social justice warrior. Justice is blind. Attitude adjustment. Hey, check your... Ah, these are cool. Alright, enough about the sunglasses. What makes a comedian that like a mean, edgy comedian would do? I don't tip the blank. I don't tip the vape salesman. I'm cool. I'm edgy. I don't tip the vape. I don't tip when I vape. I don't leave a tip when I vaped once in an Uber. I took an Uber to the show. I'm hip. I took a Lyft. I'm a punk rock comedian. There's a joke I like where someone says, a man goes up to another guy. He says, "You're not punk rock." He says, "What's punk rock?" He picks up a garbage can and throws it through the window. And then the other guy picks up a garbage can and throws it out the window. He says, "Am I punk now?" He says, "No, that's trendy." I shop at thrift. I get my comedy at secondhand stores. I get my jokes at secondhand stores. I like a thrift shop, which is not a punk thing. That's more of a hipster thing, like a hip. I'm edgy. I got banned from AOL. I got banned from Snapchat for piracy, for blank. I got banned from Facebook. I got banned from Snapchat. What is Snapchat anyway? They tell me to get on Snapchat. I got on Instagram. I got banned on Snapchat for using Instagram. I'm on Snapchat. Snapchat is just Instagram with an attitude. I'm a comedian with an attitude, folks, okay? My demographics people. I ran it by my people. I only give the tip when I want to pull out. Vin Forte loving it. Now that's edgy. That's dark. Right? They do jokes about sex where they say it's real talk. Real talk. I'm being real up here. Real blank. I had a friend once say, comedy is like Wendy's. You know when it's real. I'm real tough. Oh, God. Is this too controversial? Look, I'm not PC, okay? I'm Mac. Look, I'm not PC, okay? Call up Hewlett-Packard. I'm not HP. I've been banned from laundromats. I really like the joke, I'm a punk rock comedian, let me know if you need a business card. I'm a punk rock comedian, it says so. It says so on my LinkedIn. It just might be funnier just to name drop LinkedIn. LinkedIn is just monster with an attitude. I do jokes about real stuff, like politics and sex and blank. And I'm stuck in a loop, people. What is this? That's full Kindler. What's this now? I come out with a vest, huh? You have to dress the part. I got these shades, and they really make me cool. Bonk. I don't eat pussy. God, I saw a comedian talk about, like, I don't eat pussy. Like, okay, who cares? Oh, let's see what we got. I've looked into people's souls. Sitcom. Right? That's the goal for a lot of comedians, is to get a sitcom. Or, oh, maybe it could be funny with DVR. I like the idea of DVRs are funny to me, because it's just the way you say DVR. It kind of rolls off the tongue. I'm cool, I'm edgy. Set your DVR. Huh? Set your DVR to that. Record series. I'm in a gang. I think there's a lot to do with social media. Facebook, Twitter. What's a funny reason for getting banned on Facebook? Or maybe it just got hacked. What are some funny ones? LinkedIn is the funniest one, like the monster.com. LinkedIn is the one that has most potential for, like, being hypocritical. I like the idea of Snapchat and Instagram. My Snapchat. I'm edgy. I refuse to get Snapchat. Makes you look cool. Yeah, right? So anyway, ow. I can't see. Oh, I better take off these sunglasses. I fist fought a heckler because he didn't. I fist fought an Uber driver. Isn't there an Uber but for fist fights? A lot of people are posting pop. Maybe it's the F-Zero influence. Everybody's talking about. Vin's mentioning Donkey Kong. Maybe it's the F-Zero, but everyone's talking pop culture, which is PC, pop culture. I had another joke once that said, my jokes are politically incorrect, or I'm politically incorrect, like the first president, Ben Franklin. See, that's politically incorrect. Real time. Jesus Christ. Set your DVR to stun. Alright, this is kind of a classic, but I think I can repurpose it. Where I say, you know, I'm dangerous. I'm edgy. Or, you know, I got banned from a comedy venue for loitering. And I have another joke that I really like, which is I had my face on the wall of a comedy club because my check bounced. I stole pens. See, loitering is a bad thing. But it's like, well, obviously, the implication being, oh God, what am I doing with my life? The implication being that people thought I was just standing around. Uh-oh, we're going to do a little uh-oh here. Uh-oh! And you got two ideas and they want to fight it out. I got kicked off stage for trespassing. Huh? I got arrested. I won't be silenced. I won't be silenced. I'm not PC. Live stream this. How long is that? We're going for 50 minutes. Might be nearing the end. Oh. Is it 50 minutes or 40 minutes? 50 minutes. Think of a couple more. This is a tough topic. Maybe it wasn't the right idea, but hey, that's comedy. Because I know I'm just not that edgy, but they're not all going to work perfectly. Looks like the mean comedians have won again. I'm edgy. Huh? I got a business card. I'm edgy. Huh? I got a business card. I'm edgy. I got a LinkedIn. It might just be that simple of making it that stupid. I put the quit in non sequitur. I got kicked off of Instagram for the... Okay, I like this joke. I got kicked off of Instagram for no filter, people. Okay, there we go. I'm like an Instagram comedian. I got no filter. Thank God, something passable. I'm like an Instagram comedian. I got no filter. Jesus Christ, I am renewed, I am reborn. That's from Superman. I'm like an Instagram comedian. I have no filter. Oh, thank God, something passable. Okay. Passion of the Christ. Here's my impression of Jesus as a comedian. I'm dying up here. Vin wrote an edgy Jesus joke. I'm like an Instagram comedian, except I have no filter. I'm edgy. I'm not one of those Instagram comedians. I have no filter, okay? Uh-oh! Boom! Oh, God, yes, a decent joke. God, I am rock hard right now. I'm like an Instagram comedian, except I have no filter. You might be asking yourself, how did I get here? You may, I'm not one of those Instagram comedians. I have no filter. Why don't I just write IG for Instagram? You want to write the whole word out. It gives you a better feel for the joke. Oh, this is so good. Somebody book me! I'm an equal opportunity offender. Yeah, that's right, I'm edgy. I'm an equal opportunity offender. Come on, I'm edgy. Why can't I be edgy? Oh my goodness. Vin Forte, we have a bit of a friend who calls me the joke man. I don't know if he's being sarcastic or not. Or I think he just doesn't listen. Oh, Vin was making a reference to Jackie the Joke Man Marteling. Jackie the Joke Man Marteling has some really funny jokes. I kind of regret that I didn't see him with Gilbert. I think it's very pricey though. They were $60. I have no filter. Okay, folks? That's why I vape. Do vapes have filter? I was asked to perform for a vape show because I have no filter, people. One of these no filter jokes will make it. I was asked to perform. In fact, they call me Snapchat because I'm Instagram with an attitude. Oh, we might do a with an attitude joke. I had a friend named Shalewa Sharp. She did a with an attitude joke and it killed. And it's, God, it's good. It's good to have a with an attitude joke flying out in the ether. But hey, we have 2 jokes. Come on. I was asked to perform for a vape corporate gig. I don't fucking know. Excuse my freedom. I go through like 1 pen every 2 days. I feel good, man. I feel good. For a vape corporate gig because I have no filter. Because I have no filter. Woo! Ah! And Snapchat, what's that? Instagram with an attitude? Come on. Ugh. Because I'm a Jew, folks. I saw Andy Kindler and Don Herrera, not to name drop, on a podcast, and they were talking about how one of the hackiest punchlines used to be, because I'm a Jew, folks. I'm going to put that music on again. Because I'm a Jew, folks. Vin, you're just posting jokes. But that's okay. It helps. It helps the Facebook metrics, certainly. Oh, my Facebook metrics. Enter the metrics. Koopa. I'm not one of those Instagram comedians. I have no filter. Yeah, call me Snapchat. I'm Instagram with an attitude. Oh, man. Well, we tried to talk about a serious subject and we ended up farting around. That's comedy. Swipe right. Oh boy, we're gonna do one more, folks. Let's do one more, baby. Oh wow, Joe Pera was on Super Live Adventure. That's great. Oh, Joe Pera is so funny. I was very fortunate. He cast me in one of his projects, The Perfect Week, which is such a funny, and it was in Staten Island, so it was easy to film. There's a joke my cousin always cites from that, which is on the Perfect Week episode. They talk about how there's a celebrity in the hospital, and at the end of the episode, it takes place in a hospital. Vinny Guadagnino is on crutches, and he goes, "Oh, my kidneys! I'm Vinny Guadagnino." Oh, very silly, funny show. I think we'll do an iteration of the check bounce joke. I got my face on the wall of a comedy club. Yeah, I stole a pen. I stole pens. What are some other ways you can get your face on things? That's kind of like a Rodney joke. His father got fired at the bank. He was stealing pens. Because I'm a Jew, folks. Oh, let's get one more. Get ready, David JC. You should get Joe Pera on anytime with Vin Forte. He'd be a great guest. I'm sure you've thought of it. My career, I just saw the phone, it said low power mode. My career is on low power mode. I'm going to write that down, but that's not going to be our final joke. That's too stupid. This is career on. Because I'm a Jew, everyone. How much time? I'm an edgy comic for tax purposes. I like an idea like that. For tax purposes? For tax purposes. My accountant asked me if I'm a character or a comic for tax purposes. I'll write that joke off for tax purposes. And there you go, a horrible end. Oh my goodness. You know, sometimes your first idea is your worst idea. Sometimes it's every idea. By the way, if you have a liquid chalkboard, I clean it with soda, man. That works really well. Because I'm a Jew, folks. All right. So let's see what we got going on. This is the joke board. Huh? Edgy. Oh, yeah. I had somebody tell me that they only tune in at the end, but it's like, hey, at least you watched it. I'm a punk rock comedian. It says so, David Roth, IRA. Oh, boy. I'm a punk rock comedian. Let me know. Oh, excuse me. It says so on my LinkedIn profile. I put on sunglasses. These give you attitude. Anyway, and then I hit myself in the head with the microphone. Kind of a prop joke. Hey, comedy hurts. I'm cool. I'm edgy. I dab. Mostly when I cough, I think. Is that it? I got banned from a club for loitering. I got kicked off stage from a club for loitering. I'm edgy. I have a business card. It's kind of a riff. I'm like an Instagram comedian, except I have no filter. I'm not one of those Instagram comedians. I have no filter. I'm going to put my hand next to my mouth. I was asked to perform for a vape corporate gig because I have no filter. Because I'm a Jew. Hey, they call me Snapchat because I'm Instagram with an attitude. I got my face on the wall of a comedy club. They caught me stealing pens. My career is in low power mode. I'll write that joke off for tax purposes. Oh my God! All right, we had fun. I'm not going to yell at you. Go to my website, stevewhalenmrjokes.com, STEVEWHALENMRJOKES.com. I do this every Thursday and Sunday at 11 p.m. What else? You can follow me at Real Mr. Jokes on Twitter, REALMRJOKES. Instagram, Steve Whalen Mr. Jokes. Every Saturday, I riff movies on Facebook Live or TV show, stuff like that. Like this week, we're going to do a couple of episodes of Photon, which is really fun and kind of insane. And, all right, I hope you have a great night. I love this crowd.